Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and it kind of happened again. I accidentally forgot to turn my microphone on, and thus, while I was recording, I got about an hour's worth of content, and then realized at the very end, after I had ended the video, that, yeah, apparently I didn't have the microphone on. So, rather than upload what I had, or decided, you know what, I'm going to try to see if I can use the wonder that is Microsoft PowerPoint to try to put together a video, and turns out that didn't work as well as I had wanted it to. So, yeah, it's a little rough around the edges, and it's also showed me that I really got to learn how to use a video editor. But without further ado, here are, well, 3 games. I meant for it to be 2, but I decided, you know what, we can go ahead and do 3 out of the 5 matches. The other 2, while they were pretty good, I didn't really want to make the video too much longer. And well, that being said, I also threw in the card pack opening session that I had, because I had bought the pack that I said it was, the bundle that I said I was going to. As you will see in the video, you'll see both Raiding Party and Nord Firebrand as their alternate art. So, yeah. Anyways, on to what we got. So, as a bit of context, I had crafted a new Guildsworn deck with a bunch of items in it and tried to make it work. It was somewhat successful. Doesn't really work against aggro decks, but that's kind of to be expected. Anyways, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the footage until the card pack opening segment comes, and then I'll repeat what I had said during that segment. And well, yeah, I'll end the video after that point. So I'll see you then.
One person's trash is another's treasure. Mine. Back off.
I've got to get out of here. I don't want to die. You're so sweet, I could just eat you up.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
Scrumptious.
Nice try. Care to go again?
Now, this is a fine piece of science.
See you in the next world.
This is a fine piece of steel.
Let's take care of business, shall we?
I tend the sharpest looking lawn in these aisles. Swift as the desert wind.
Time to take matters into my own hands.
Keep off the grass. Observe. Time to fight. Talos! Die, you dog!
Okay, I am cutting a little bit early, but I am just noticing this in post. But that was kind of a mistake on my part with the double drain. I hadn't realized that was going to work like that. That if you had a keyword applied on Cloak and Dagger applies one keyword to both a single keyword to both items. I thought it was going to be 1 and 1. Also, the time that I spent to kind of just going back and forth, I was trying to figure out, okay, what's the best play that I should make there, and that was what I thought was going to be the best. I wasn't anticipating on the drain. It was kind of something in the back of my mind. I was hoping, okay, if I can get drain, that would be excellent.
Darkness will be ours.
Anyways, so I think I'm just going to commentate for the rest of this, or at least do a little bit of minor commentating here and there. So at this point I thought, okay, I gotta win. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. I thought I was done for there, but turns out he decided to go after my my Shrine of Namira. Now, he kind of should have figured, okay, I just drew a bunch of cards, and I've been playing items, and I just played a plunder as well. So what are the odds that I can get an item, and that makes it even worse for him?
May the fates smile on Khajiit.
Because that effectively gave me some extra stats. Now, I still don't believe I had it in me to be, even if I played it in the other lane, because that would have been, let's see, so I would have had 7 on board, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 from the Covenant armor piece, and I wouldn't have had it. And here I decided, okay, you know what? We have a lot of cards, but I should draw a few more, as well as make some of this damage a little more worthwhile. So I got a Magus Trick and Venus Galarian, which sadly we did not play. I did not play at all during this. He was more of there as a wasn't really there as a placeholder. I was kind of hoping that maybe I might be able to get to use him, but at the same time I wasn't really thinking. I was kind of thinking probably not going to get it.
We'll have to settle this the hard
So he's just trying to he's getting rid of our creature, and at this point it's looking pretty bad for us. I don't remember why I was checking in my grave.
So many purses.
And that didn't help either. And the card he drew was a Nord Firebrand, which that would have been lethal. Oh wait, I think I was, and I might be about to do this again, but I think I was looking for cards to trigger with Master of Arms. And here I'm going, okay, what can I do? At best, I can deal 2 damage with Master of Arms, and maybe draw into something with Tome of Alteration. Or I Venus Galarian and deal 3 damage, gain 3 health. But I would have been sitting at 8 and just ready to die to what he has on the fields. So I knew that wasn't going to be an option. However, I did have enough mana, as well as enough damage from items in hand, that if I were to say draw the final Nord Firebrand, I could come out on top. So at the end I said, you know what, we'll play this. Come on, play it. There we go. And Faith rewarded me, and I got a raiding party, and myself I said, you know what, that will do. That will do. I mean, he really should have used the etiquette on the on our recruit when he had the chance to, because as you saw there, it didn't go well for him. It did not go well for him. But, you know, that's okay. That was okay by me. Alright, so you're gonna end up watching the rest of this, but this game, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, I lost it. And I was making a World of Warcraft reference. I thought maybe that was from that might have been something from Game of Thrones, but I don't know if Tyrion in Game of Thrones is considered to be a High Lord. I know High Lord Tyrion Fordrang exists in World of Warcraft.
Soldiers, report.
So, long story. Oh, I was also trying to see if I can get all 3 of the statuettes to show off, to basically protrude the battle plans of each of the factions at the same time. Just kind of playing around with that a bit. And figure out that the best combo to do that was blue, red, and then yellow. Of course, it's much quicker when you can tap with your fingers on a tablet. Now, I do admit I may have misplayed a little bit throughout this, but I kind of did get killed off really quickly
I'll whip them into
with
shape.
this, which was it was unfortunate.
Acknowledge.
You fight like a child.
Acknowledge.
And this is kind of where I had made the mistake of putting it right onto my other creature and then picking off one of the what I should have done with that is I should have taken that and gone after 5th Legion Trainer, placing the Staff of Frost in the left lane. That was my first mistake. My second mistake was then playing Redoran Battlesphere.
Oblivion awaits you.
What I should have done in that situation was I should have played Ebon Thread Cloak in the left lane, so I at least had something to contest. And because I would have had the recruit from Staff of Frost, would have been able to have killed off the 5th Legion Trainer, and well, wouldn't have done anything for the recruit, but it would have at least either forced him to trade or deal with me killing off the other creatures. And now his Orcs clansmate, the Orcish clan, and I don't know what the name of those guys are off the top of my head. Pardon me for a second, gotta clear my throat. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I misplayed and was dead basically because of the aggression and because of, well, I didn't think it through well enough. I may have been able to have won this, and actually, had I killed off the 5th Legion Trainer, I may have been able to.
Sniveling coward!
Could very well possibly have been able to pick off either the Grunt or one of the Orc clansmates, and that would have left him with, well, what he had in hand. Either, well, I think he may have played Steel Scimitar to save this guy. I don't know. One thing I do know is that I maybe, just maybe, could have lasted a bit longer, maybe at least to a point where I could stabilize. But I definitely misplayed a lot during that game, and combined with that, and he had me dead within a couple turns, didn't really help out. So after this one, queued right into a third game. Just said, you know what? We're just going to ignore everything that just happened and try and see if we can recover a little bit. Then we play against Drum Devil the Founder, who was also playing a Guildsworn deck. Now, I had no idea what to expect when I was going into this. I mean, I had seen a couple other decks through some pictures, and a lot of them portrayed Assassin being used quite a bit. None of them, and I think there was a couple other decks. Basically, I didn't see any that were for Guildsworns, so I didn't know what to expect. This was not a great opening for me. I decided I was going to put Telekinesis in the deck just in case. Yeah, we could try to get the transfer 10 items at once trophy. I don't actually remember if I win or lose this game. I think I end up winning this, but given the start,
Death to the enemy!
I'm pretty. Oh no, wait! Oh no! I played another game. This one I just auto conceded. Just right out. Basically, I said, you know what? We're just gonna lose this one. So if I've edited this correctly, I believe that I should have another game. So you guys actually got 4 games in this.
The battle is yours.
Yeah, I said, yeah, I'm basically dead here. My hand did not help at all. I had absolutely jack for cards. Okay, so I did record a 4th one. I did add in a 4th one. So this is the game we win. We win this game. was trying to think to myself, how did I end up winning that Guildsworn game? I don't remember that. And then as soon as I saw the companion's card, I remember that I did. This deck actually, the one that we're about to play against, was very, very interesting. At first I thought, okay, are we going to be playing against a Pilfer Monk, maybe a Drain Monk? Wasn't 100% sure what we were going to be going up against. Oh, I also think I was making a remark that a lot of the cards with Mobilize, at least the ones that I've been paying attention to, a lot of, those ones that I've been seeing a lot all have Prophecy. And I kind of speculate, okay, maybe a bunch more of them have Prophecy that I put into the deck, but no. It's just Covenant Plate and Staff of Ice, I believe. I think. So I attack one and then play the Covenant Plate. I kind of get a more aggressive start this time around. However, I did not go completely all in on the aggro. I did, again, the normal... hold on a minute here, we'll wait a second. Oh, actually, that helped. That kind of also contributed to my decision in that I wasn't 100% sure what he had just activated his word wall on. I could either have played Steel Scimitar or the Mage's Trick. I had decided the Mage's Trick in case he had Drain Vitality. That was what was going off in my mind. And said, you know what? It's not going to affect both lanes. So we may as well just leave one of them weakened. And he actually, that card that he just had there, the one that he picked out, that was his Drain Vitality. I didn't know that at the time. So I figured, okay, now he's got an upgraded Drain Vitality. So he's going to essentially, he has a lane wipe.
Well, what have we?
I was also a little upset that I hadn't drawn an item up until that point, and when I finally did, I went, oh, there we go, it's about time. And said, okay, so I don't know what I don't know what shout he's got, but we're going to kind of separate this out a little bit. We're going to put all the weak creatures in the left lane and have our strong one in the right. I wasn't accounting for him only upgrading Drain Vitality once. And then trading. Which I don't think we saw another shout for the rest of the game, so I have no idea what he played on that. And here's where I went, alright, we'll trade these guys in. I'll get Master of Arbs out and get a rather big body early on. I was concerned with the possibility of Territorial Viper or Piercing Javelin. Because it was after I played it, I remembered, wait, this guy will get guard after equipping the Covenant Plate.
We're on the cusp of a major discovery.
And then this is why I figured out, oh, this is a support deck. And I was commenting, going, I like this. I like what I'm seeing here. I'm impressed, and this is going to be, you know, if the supports turn out to works out in your favor, this is gonna be really nice. I figured we may as well activate the Oathman, the Guildsworn Oathman, while we still have this guy in the field. Alternatively, what I kind of thought after the fact, said, you know, I probably could have used that too. And he got to draw his card, which was very nice.
There's no prize for second place. The forest is my cloak.
Got to play his Leaf Lurker. And he had another forward camp. Now, at this point, I was calculating up I calculated up the damage, realized I was one off, then remembered, hey, wait, Fork Bolt is a thing. And then realized that, yep, we had won. But this could have easily have gone sideways for us. Very easily. Hit him for 11, and that's the show for that. So, afterwards, I went into a pack opening session. And I turned the music down, I turned the master volume down so I could ask a few questions to the audience. So I could ask a few questions to you guys. One of them was, what's your favorite class to play? Mine, at the current moment, is still Tribunal. But a close second was actually Guildsworn and the Armoury Dominion. Which was exciting for me, which is pretty nice for me. Notice I got a legendary from that. I was pretty excited to say, hey, I got a legendary. This is pretty good. A good pack opening session already. And I kind of was hoping to get a couple more out of the end. So another question I had asked was, what do you currently like about the game? What do you currently dislike? For me, I think that personally, while I'm not sure if the meta is quite balanced. I think what we currently have at the moment. No, wait, not that. That wasn't my answer. So I know I made this about an hour ago, but I've already forgotten what I had. What I had said. So I said my favorite part of the game was going on the ladder and competing up again. Also, I'm just noticing, but I think I had, like, the past few packs have had an epic in each one of them. I just noticed that I got a large amount of epics. Anyways, and I wanted to know, like, what's your favorite part of this game? Do you like the arena mode? Do you like it going on the ladder and competing? I know there's not a lot to do. Oh, another favorite of mine was just definitely the stories. And I also want to know, like, based on the content that I make, what else do you watch aside from Legends? Do you watch maybe my PS2 series? Oh, I also made a comment that the Assassin Beetle looked like a roach from StarCraft. Speaking of StarCraft, I had a couple errors trying to upload one of the episodes I had made. I think I might have it all fixed. So that should either, well, it's going to come tomorrow, which for me at the current time is about 15 minutes. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go and upload another episode of StarCraft. But what else do you guys like seeing on that I've currently uploaded? For me personally, I'm enjoying, well, really everything that I'm putting on the channel. If I had to pick one, I would say, so far Legends is definitely my favorite. But we're at my civilization, we're starting to get to a point where we're building up a massive army. We're starting to go out to other lands and try to conquer them. And it's going to turn into a wild ride in that series. RimWorld, I just finished conquering, or not conquering, but the last RimWorld video that I uploaded, I took out about 30 megaspiders, 31 I believe is the exact number, megaspiders, while doing a mod created event. So that was the most exciting thing that happened there. And of course, my other series, my Monster Hunter, my PlayStation 2 series where I go through a bunch of the PlayStation games, and my Block Fortress. I've been enjoying that, even though I don't upload those as often. Here's probably one of the best packs that I've ever seen. In the comments section, let me know if you've seen a better pack than this. I was just talking away, and I noticed, I'm like, oh my, I got 3 epics, and then I was thinking, can I get a legendary? And I got a legendary. I was so surprised. And also, Dark Anchor, by the way, looks like a really fun card. I might be combining it with another certain card that you might be seeing down the road. Yes, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. In the comment section, just answer any of my questions that I've posed throughout this video. Like, is this actually the luckiest pack I've ever seen? What other content aside from Legends do you see, if any? And what else do you no, what classes do you like in this game, and what's your favorite game mode about Elder Scrolls Legends? So just let me know in the comments section what you have an answer to any of those questions. Till the next time, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to look at any of the other content that I do. I've named I've named most of the other stuff already, but I do have playlists for everything else. And yeah, till next time, take it easy.